Hi, I'm PUterbaugh, and I'm the Director of Instruction at the Aviar Golf Academy. Welcome to the tip of the day. Many times in golf, as we go through our schools on a weekly basis, we find out that a lot of people's problems are in their preconceived notions of what is correct and incorrect in the golf swing. So one of the myths that we like to discuss here at the school is the whole issue of trying to keep your head still and what it can do to adversely affect your golf swing. The number one priority in the golf swing is to learn how to not only grip and stand to the target, but we have to learn how to rotate our bodies. And as we rotate our bodies, if my left shoulder is going to work properly where it's going across my body, you can see that my head is allowed to move some to its right and the head rotates to the right. This is evident in every top player there has been in the game throughout the history of time. They stand up to the ball, their left shoulder is going to move across their body, by that it's moving over to their right, and as their head moves over to the right, their head rotates. Unfortunately for the amateur golfer, if you're out playing a casual round of golf and you ask your buddies, what'd you do wrong on a particular shot? At least one, if not three, are going to tell you you didn't keep your head still, or you didn't keep your eye on the ball. Okay? That is couldn't be the furthest from the truth. We see golfer after golfer standing up, and now when their head is trying to stay still, as their head stays still, the shoulder can't rotate. It is now forced to go into a tilt. And if the left shoulder starts to tilt down, the weight is now forced to stay on the left side. So as we go through our weekly schools, we see a lot of our students at the top of their backswing with their shoulder over their left hip instead of the left shoulder over the right hip. So if we try to keep our heads too still, we're going to stifle the rotation of our body. One of my favorite lines in golf came from George Knudsen, who was quite a proficient player back in the 50s and 60s and went back to his home country, Canada, and became a top teacher. He said, for all practical purposes in the golf swing, cut the head off. It serves no useful purpose. All it serves is as a 13-pound roadblock to golfing success. And I tend to agree with that. Not that we're going to take our head and move it excessively, not that we're going to take our head off and not look at the ball. We have to allow the head to move to the right and rotate to the right to allow for the proper rotation of your shoulders on the backswing and your hips.